seemed really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. On the left side, a catch by White. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
He's probably like, what the fuck?
We can hear.
Damn, why is this shit echoing?
It's because
Game offense.
Why you say ew?
And it'll set him back 5.
He called that shit. You saw that.
Still first down.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Watch this. Touchdown. Ooh. Came for a sideways, smacked me in the face. Slapped me like a bitch.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily.
Joshy Wassy.
Use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got my cover. Oh, he just stuck out there and he just got a nice first down.
Ooh.
Into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
see the way game then.
Damn it. Don't do it. Decline it.
Why?
Because, man, it's going to set me back.
That's going to set him back 5
Told you.
yards.
Still 3rd down.
Delay of game penalty. Ships him back 5 yards. Makes it 3rd and 10. Now Brady again. And the fumble. Brady loses the football. And the Raiders have recovered.
Wow.
He's at the 50. The 40. He's at the 30. The 20. 10. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. So the turnover forced and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
Josh ain't saying nothing else.
It's Carr toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Jerron Harden right there on the catch.
It's always a battle. It's going on first down. The offense or the defense. Let's face it. You got the ball. 4 yards or more on first down.
There we go. You can sit back if you want.
Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
That sounds so gay. You can sit back if you want.
I'm not taking that away, buddy.
I'm not taking that away now. That's just...
To throw, it's Carr. And this is going to be incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodge 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on third and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
Carr to throw after the play fake to Lynch. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And the Patriots have it.
Josh, stop watching.
Why?
I think he was getting
Credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball
Alright, I
free
think he
for a
didn't
little
like the
bit.
team.
That's a cardinal sin by the
Say what?
quarterback.
Text him why you stop watching.
And he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. To throw is Brady. And he lets go a laser pulled in by Edelman. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the
You turn the
catch.
oven off on me?
But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Rashaan Melvin. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Now you're still watching.
All right, let's go ahead and just add it up here. Their last 3 drives, 2 fumbles and an interception. Somewhere, to paraphrase one of the great coaches of the NFL, they're asking on that sideline, what the heck is going on out there?
Watch him come over here.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And the throw left
You hear me?
right here is caught, but they'll rule
He'll
it
start
incomplete.
watching, and then he'll get bored,
2nd down.
and
He's trying to
bet
get
you
it
they
to
come knocking on the door.
That'll bring up 2nd down. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide-open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. Wasn't a ton of space, but a great move. He's able to work it to the 20-yard line. They're up against a 3rd and 2 to start things out. Now Carr. It's caught. Nelson. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. 1st down Raiders. The former Packer Jordy Nelson on the receiving end from Carr.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st down, Carr. And that is incomplete. The veteran
Don't get bored, Joshy Washy.
that one didn't find its target.
This defense could use
And then you
more
want to come over here
plays. How about him
and
reading it,
try to play us in some Madden
and he's right there
and see who will win. Because Jacob's playing as rookie. I'm playing as all Madden. Because you know I'm the best.
Brings him up 2nd and 10.
But he's still whooping my ass.
To throw again. Carr. This will be caught at about the 5. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Look me.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they had planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Again, they'll throw it Carr. The quick slant caught. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
Partner up in New England had a saying for this. Do your job. On 3rd and 2, your job to get 2 yards, period. If you get more, that's great. But bottom line, pick up the first down and keep the sticks moving.
Again, it's Carr. And the tip there entered the ball flight, and it
Directly towards your back.
Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option.
Should he stop watching?
Maybe throwing it.
I bet he's on his way. He heard it crunching.
Lynch, the lone man in the
Huh?
backfield now on 2nd and goal.
What'd you say, Mom? What's it doing?
Shoot.
Here. What the freak? Bullshit. What was that?
Are you doing it on the Switch?
We're sharing Hulu with him. For some reason it won't let us. I'm way beyond.
Waiting on that?
Way. But when you try to go, it won't go that far. Stop. Now it's gonna go back. See? Go back.
Oh, it's 'cause it's not a commercial. Funny thing about Hulu Live, some of the movies got commercials. Freaking messed up. Yeah.
Hulu should shouldn't have, when it's on movies, there shouldn't be no commercials of movies. Movies, there should not be commercials. Buddy, stop.
American Dad. Squash. Everybody calls me him. His name is Roger. I used to be called Roger in high school. I used to get really mad at them because I can look at the last one. I used to get mad at everybody used to call me that.
Shut up.
So,
Shut up. I'm way past all this. Wait. I don't remember where I stopped at. I don't remember where I stopped at.
but you're all over. Go lay down if you're gonna do that.
You gotta press A when you find out where you're at. Stop.
Hey, but then it took me back.
Oh.
What? And it was hey. Get them heavy breathing out of here. You know I hate that.
What are you texting me? You just do the screenshot.
Oh.
You.
I didn't take a screenshot.
But it says your controller just took a screenshot.
Oh.
And nobody's watching.
Oh, it's because my phone's gonna die, that's why. If I leave it on the battery, like anything with Facebook or videos, my phone dies. It's like part of my phone. I don't know, it does.
Now, Carr again. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quickly.
They're 2 for 2 on third down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on third down.
Watching it.
You know?
No good.
Here's Carr to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they'll throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
What do you think?
He's taking the line. I'm
Now
not.
comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something
Heads up.
to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. Edelman was the intended target. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right.
He ain't watching it now. What'd he say?
It makes so much sense.
Back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen,
What are you trying to say?
linebackers, be aware of anything.
Sorry for getting your ass beat by me.
That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
Lynch, the lone man in the backfield now on 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Carr.
I also had to tell you all this stuff that's on this air mattress doesn't come with the futon or the air mattress.
And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal?
You get another touchdown, doing a rematch.
Oh, now he bowls him over. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a
2nd quarter, yeah.
This drive started.
Big gets down the 3rd quarter, and you get another touchdown. I'm quitting and starting over.
Would feel like a letdown to me.
Okay, but if he goes into a get over there.
Shit.
Carr going to go on 4th down. And it's caught. Roberts has it for a Raider touchdown.
Too late.
Seth Roberts from 3 yards out. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
There's my quarterback there, Carl.
Carlson now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. And now it's second down. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know. But all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
Looking back to the air on second down. It's Brady. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski, and it's third down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Brady. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Tahir Whitehead. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner, forget start. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And his throw is incomplete. Back to Foxborough after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Now Carr throwing on second down. And it's caught. Roberts has it for a Raider touchdown. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. And that was really just a great battle for that football on both sides. The result is a touchdown.
Ordinarily, I'd like to say it was a win-win, but it really wasn't because the defender, while he was there with excellent coverage, he didn't get the benefit, did it?
But he's not going to get chewed up in film session, will
No,
he?
he was right there. They'll tell him, okay, of course you need to knock the ball away, but
Good
they
night,
won't be
baby. I
too
love
upset
you.
with him. He did his job for the most part.
Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Carlson now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Did you see like one of my players
back onto
switch?
the field, and our focus shifts here to Sony Michel. Now, I'm not going to say you completely abandon the passing game, but it would really behoove them to get this running game going more.
That's the identity most teams are seeking. Able to establish themselves, control the game by running it. Have to touch it multiple times in order to have success in this game.
And as we say, yeah, that's right. As we say all the time, that sets up the passing game. I feel like a broken record with that.
Listen, we can be broken records all we want. Bottom line is, lather up that big horse and let him run.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the safety, Reggie
Fuck out of here with that shit.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Edelman, the intended receiver that time. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And Nelson's got it here right side. And now running right through it. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Real fuck.
I did not mean to call. We're trying to get them to bed. So I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
Alright, good night. Love you.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
That was an accident.
Delay of game, offense.
Oh.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Carr. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, 1st down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And they work this out past the 25. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Brady now on 1st down. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Marcus Gilchrist. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the 2nd half.
Ball play. Let's go. Ball play.
Carlson now to add the extra point. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here. When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker.
Man, I was trying to steal that and trip and fall. Trying to steal my shit and trip and fail.
One thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them, they've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
No, because Vanessa, one of the people over at the gas station.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. And his throw here is incomplete.
The single?
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things.
Quick track?
Huh?
Which one? Quick track?
No, she's
and my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Rashawn Melvin. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8. Eight.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's hauled in by Lee Smith. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Take it. What does it say?
Higher chance to something. I didn't get a chance to read it.
Higher chance. What happened?
Oh, halftime.
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! No, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but can I just have a sip of water real quick? Please, thank you.
You really just...
All right, let's go.
Can you skip halftime or what? I wanted to watch it.
All it is shows the coach on the field and then the flag, and then after that, then it shows cheerleaders dancing.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Oh, I got the ball. Yeah, I forgot.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Caught by Nelson left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
I swear you're getting a touchdown. I'm starting over.
Carr now on first down.
It's for a rematch.
Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Carr will try it again on 2nd down. And his pass is intercepted from the 14 to the
I hate when I freaking land to catch the ball and facing the other way.
His guys will get the football back. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception. Wow.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
And
what the?
Another interception. Picked off by Rashawn Melvin. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles?
That's right. It's then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
Ooh, my bad.
Carr now on first down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
You're in the white zone before you caught that ball.
Now for Derek Carr, and the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
And a pause in the action because the
play is under review. After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Carlson now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Brady now to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
To throw, it's Brady. He hits right, complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
Let's go.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Here's Brady. On the left side, a catch by White. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be second down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him. But that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marcus Gilchrist. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They are excited about where they are in this game.
Got three down. Where's 52? Watch 52.
On first down, Carr. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Carr again here on 2nd and 10. Smith catches left side. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one, maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
On second down, here's Carr. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Jared Cook, 49 yards. And the silver and black continue to roll.
And in this day and age, I would love to play quarterback in the NFL. Wide open offenses, acrobatic receivers. If you're accurate, you're going to have days like this.
Carlson now to add the extra point. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. So that drive, 4 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. Carlson now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Tahir Whitehead. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Now, 185.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. This is caught, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
Now, 180.
Here's Carr to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jordy Nelson from a yard out. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Carlson now to kick this one away. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
A very solid gain of 27.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Tahir Whitehead. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And now here's another interception. Devin McCourty picks it off. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. So after the INT, it's Brady. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. First down, the run with Lynch. Able to push his way through. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. He's going to go for a big play down. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That one goes for 36 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
We got three. Down. We're waiting.
Now Carr. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. His throw incomplete. The wideout Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And his throw is incomplete. The former Bill, Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the 2nd level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one will go down as downs on the third down conversion.
So what's the old expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football? I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play, and it worked almost to perfection.
Now Brady. And his throw here's incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football, and the Raiders have recovered.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through, and that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, get set. We waiting?
So after the fumble recovery, it's Carr. On the crossing route, complete. That's Nelson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pick up there of 20 yards. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
Get down, get down. We waiting?
On 1st and 10, Carr. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it. Yes. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Get set. We waiting?
Carr gives to Marshawn. And an alley to run. He's to the 10. And he will